Have you ever noticed how one negative thought can hijack an entire round? Be sure not to chunk it. Don't miss left. Dummy, why did I hit it there? That mental chatter doesn't just sound bad, it burns energy, tightens your body, and pulls you out of the only place great golf is played. Right here, right now. Hello friends. Welcome back to the Champions Code. I'm Dr. Paul Callaway, and in this segment I'll be talking about the common golf mental game challenge of how to deal with negative thoughts, so one bad swing outcome doesn't have to put a stranglehold on your next 1, 2, or 3 consecutive swings, or even your entire round. Brooks Koepka said it perfectly. I just stay in the moment. I never think one hole ahead. I'm not thinking about tomorrow. I'm not thinking about the next shot. I'm just thinking about what I've got to do right then and there. It's very simple. Brooks is right. It is simple, but it's not always easy, because your mind produces thoughts constantly, and many of them are negative. Studies show we have a negativity bias, often more negative thoughts than positive, because the brain is wired to detect threats. That natural ability helped our ancestors survive, but on the golf course today, those threat thoughts are usually just distractions, and if you don't learn to direct your attention, your negativity bias will direct it for you. So here is the chain reaction you want to be aware of. Thoughts drive your emotions. Your emotions become physical manifestations of your thoughts. Those feelings are what drive your physical behaviors and actions, and those behaviors and actions are what drive your results. A thought about what could go wrong on the next shot can create fear. A thought about what already went wrong can create regret. And it's hard to access your best skills when you're angry, frustrated, worried, or anxious. Your best golf is played from a low-emotion performance state, calm, clear, and committed. When you're present, your focus returns to your intention. Your decisions get simpler, your body gets freer, your rhythm comes back. Eckhart Tolle said, "To the ego, the present moment hardly exists." That's true on the course as well. The ego wants to time travel. It will often want to relive the last shot, predict the next hole, protect your image, and force an outcome. But golf is played one shot at a time. So instead of negotiating with the past or arguing with the future, play the shot in front of you until they run out. Now I want you to listen carefully. Most people are rarely fully present. We're constantly distracted, especially by our phones, and that weakens our ability to control attention. And under pressure, attention gets even harder to manage. If your goal is high-level competitive golf, you must train awareness and attention control, so when it matters most, you can stay calm, focused, and committed to your routine. Training your mind is like training a muscle. The more you practice, the stronger your focus becomes. Here's the simple 10 to 20-minute daily practice I give my golf mental game clients. First, sit quietly and focus on your breathing. Second, when thoughts show up, and they will, don't fight them. Instead, simply be aware of them without judgment. And third, gently respond by bringing your attention back to your breathing. Over time, you'll learn to hear that inner voice impartially, to consistently respond without reacting with judgment and adding more negative thoughts. And that's freedom. Because when you can return to the present moment on command, you can access the skills you've developed through effective training, and the skills you didn't even know you already had. Plus, here's an even deeper layer to consider. If your identity is grounded in your performance outcomes, you'll always live in pressure. But if your identity is anchored in faith-based belief in what God has created you to be, then you'll live in gratitude, peace, confidence, and joy. When you're anchored, you don't need the next shot to prove you. You can simply execute with peace, clarity, and trust. If you're wanting to take this training to another level, this is exactly what I teach in my The Power to Overcome course. You can learn more through the link below, and if you'd like personal help applying this to your game, most of my mental game coaching is done remotely via FaceTime or Zoom. Learn more by scheduling a complimentary 30-minute strategy session, and we'll build your reset plan for pressure situations. I'm Dr. Paul Callaway. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next segment of the Champions Code.
You have the drive, but are you missing the foundation? At Limitless Success Mentoring, we help entrepreneurs, athletes, and professionals achieve the extraordinary. Dr. Paul Callaway uses faith-based principles and proven success laws to help you break through barriers and find your true identity. It's time to stop striving and start building from abundance. Visit limitlesssuccessmentoring.com today to get started.